So, what's going on guys, Kids here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we will look into Dragonheir Silent Gods, and as I've played this game over 100 hours, so we will see if this game is still worth playing, especially that now Dragonheir is available on Steam. And just before we start, I want to clarify that yes, this video is sponsored, but I'm not getting paid for saying positive or negative things about the game. All that they said is just to give a try to this game and see if I like it. So the game just launched globally and is now available on Steam and Epic Game Store, Mac, iOS and Android. So you can download the game right now using the link in the description to start your epic journey. And if this sounds interesting to you, then let's get right into it. So now let me quickly show you a quick overview of this game, and then we will look into the endgame that you can expect to see after 100 hours. So, Dragonheir is an open world game with a western fantasy theme. The game incorporates many tabletop game RPG mechanics, represented by D&D, such as dice rolling, character creation and thrilling dungeon duels. So what makes Dragonheir unique? Well, when you create your character, you can write your own story and explore this huge open world map. Dragonheir is inspired by the classic Dungeons & Dragons adventure games, combining strategic combat from tabletop RPGs to create an immersive experience. But unlike the classic tabletop RPGs, here you can literally go around and explore the entire open world, and it's amazing. There's dozens of fantastic side quests too, and also there are tons of different characters that you can meet. In addition to traditional character collection and development, this game has grid-based combat and gameplay. Dragonheir Silent Gods has already achieved over 10 million downloads with less than a month since its global launch. The game is ranked number 1 in the download leaderboards in 13 regions. And overall, Dragonheir is the second blockbuster product released by Nuverse, the distributor of Marvel Snap. It was released at Apple's WWDC this year, and it has been adapted to the Apple's newest technology. So the game is also available on the Epic Game Store, Mac, iOS and Android. And you can link your account so you can take your progress through all the available platforms and devices including Steam. So then at the beginning of this game you can create your character. There are 4 different races including human, dwarf, half-elf and lizard folk. And as you can see, there's lots of customization options available. So you can choose your facial hair, pattern and cloak. Also you can choose from one of the 4 professions for your character, including a soldier, a thief, an archaeologist or an actor. And every profession is unique and gives different advantages in the game. Besides the character you make yourself, you will also be able to meet many heroes to go on adventures with as the game goes on. So then now let's look into the heroes and what they mean. So you can recruit NPCs in the sandbox exploration, or you can complete tasks or in-game purchases to get Dragon Dice summon, so you would get more powerful heroes. In my opinion, the summoning mechanics and animations are outstanding. However, more summons doesn't necessarily mean more power. So in this game, strategy is also very important. So players need to use their strategy to build heroes in their squad to win the battle. Aside from that, heroes can be normal, rare, epic or legendary. And the graphics and details of every hero looks very fun. However, every hero will belong to one of the 4 elements. And depending on each element, he will do more damage against a different type of element. Aside from that, you will be able to buy rare gear from merchants. And when you do, you should choose heroes gear based on their class. And that's because each piece of gear you will find have stats like critical strike rate, attack, defense and health potions. You can also upgrade skills and do hero inspiration to improve their attributes significantly. Also, taking up your heroes on adventures and using them in the battle is the most basic way to level them up. But if you want an alternative way to level up, you can use also XP potions, and you can get them by doing a quest, opening a box in the world, or buying from one of the stores. Other than that, there's also other standard mechanics that you can expect from a hero collector game, but they are done in a pretty unique and different way, so they don't feel like a copy of something else. You can also go and do PvP on the arena, then do daily quests, craft gear and cook food or potions and much more. So then now let's look into the story. Dragonheir features non-linear missions and side quests which will allow you to explore many biomes. In this game, you can step into the shoes of the Chosen One, and you will have to embark on a journey to save this world that was nearly destroyed during the Battle of the Gods. This game is all about their freedom and giving the adventurers the journey to this world, who then get a chance to forge their own story any way they see it fit. So you will be able to see from the ice fields to underground caverns to the forests, plains, and then even experience a unique puzzle-solving gameplay and a thrilling and captivating branching story that will play out like a movie. In addition, there are more stuff to do like treasure hunting, puzzle solving, joining in a drinking contest, fishing, cooking, mining for materials, and completing tasks for NPCs, which are all one big part of this whole adventure. Then now let's go over to one of the more unique parts, which is the dice system. So Dragonheir features a dice-based gameplay that will make any Dungeons & Dragons player feel right at home. The dice rolling mechanic determines how your experience will go, from using skills in combat to branching storylines. Most of the time, each time you do something, you will be able to roll a dice, which will make you guessing at every step, and at least I felt like I was at the edge of the seat, as any dice number is unpredictable and could change everything. Overall, the dice will determine if you can steal, trade, fight or pursue. The big choices are yours, but the rolls will decide your fate. Then now let's move over to my favorite part, which is the combat. So Dragonheir features an innovative semi-real-time combat that will reward those who enter each battle with a strategy and the knowledge of all the tools, spells, heroes, weapons, and everything else in their arsenal. Similar to chess, positioning is crucial, and the different placements and types of heroes can mean the difference between success and failure. You will be able to decide whether to strike or defend, advance or retreat. At least for me, the combat feels fast-paced, while not sacrificing the level of strategy found in traditional slower turn-based combat systems. In the tactical mode, you will place 5 of your available heroes on the battlefield, and they will start auto combat with your enemy. You can use skills and aim them at the battlefield in order to influence the actions of your heroes, or turn on full auto and relax. You have two choices, either way to use skills and aim them at the battlefield in order to influence the actions of your heroes, or perhaps just turn on full auto and relax. Combat animations and graphics are very good, so your heroes won't be just standing in one spot and use skills and turns, but they will actually move on the battlefield in a real-time combat. Some ultimate skills have a nice animation as well, which may change an outcome of the battle if you use it at the right time. So then lastly, let's go over my final conclusions and my endgame experience. So Dragonheir is a fantastic game that you should at least try out. Personally, I was really entertained and amazed by how fun and entertaining the combat and story was. As far as endgame goes, technically your endgame will start around level 60+, but the true endgame is when you have reached most of your main heroes to level 100, so then you mainly farm dungeons for equipment, then as well you can participate in different events for a chance to get a new better hero, or for items that only are available to get once in a while. Every player can choose the way they play, but I personally like to fight endgame bosses with my friends and fight other players in PvP arenas. Some more hardcore players even participate and try to get on leaderboard rankings. But for newer players, you should not be worried about that, as depending on when you create your character, you will put in different servers with newer players. So no matter when you start your adventure, you will always have a chance to compete with similar skill players, and that's about it. So with that said, I really do appreciate everyone for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions, feedback or other video ideas like hero guides or beginner tutorials that you would like to see for Dragonheir in the next video, then feel free to leave your comments in the comment section down below. I want to thank again this video sponsor, Dragonheir Silent Gods, and don't forget guys to click the link in the description box to download and play the game for free. And as the game just released on Steam, so you can join hundreds of thousands other players in a new adventure. And if you found this video helpful, then please leave a like, subscribe and enable that notification bell, so this way you could support the channel and you would not miss any more amazing content. With that said, you have an amazing day and I will see you in my next video, so take it easy, peace.